For decades, weight loss was a simple math problem. Calories in minus calories out equals stored body fat. This assumes fat stores are an unregulated dumping ground. Eat too much, and excess energy throws the scale out of balance. In the 1970s, health initiatives embraced this math, demanding aggressive fat reduction and rigorous physical activity. Millions spent hours in aerobics classes, counting every bite. Yet, as the public followed these strict rules, obesity rates began a steep, relentless climb. We exercised more and counted calories, but we gained more weight than ever before. Real-world data contradicts the mathematical scale. This persistent paradox suggests our foundational model is flawed. The Women's Health Initiative served as a massive test for the Eat Less, Move More hypothesis. Researchers tracked nearly 50,000 women for over 7 years. Participants slashed their daily calories and increased their exercise. Despite strict adherence, the women failed to achieve lasting weight loss. By the end of the study, their average waist sizes had actually increased. The trial failed because it treated the human body like a physics problem rather than a living biological system. In a biological system, inputs and outputs are dependent. Force one variable down, and the living system adapts to maintain its own internal balance. If the body were just an equation, slashing calories would force it to burn fat stores down to zero. The Minnesota starvation experiment provides historical proof that the body actively sabotages large caloric deficits. When subjects faced a sudden energy deficit, their bodies immediately reduced total energy expenditure by 40% to prevent starvation. Heart rate slowed, body temperature dropped, and the brain triggered obsessive hunger to force the subjects to eat. Calories out is chemically tethered to calories in.
Artificially dropping your intake causes your body to crash its own output to match it. The overfeeding experiment at Vermont State Prison revealed the opposite side of this biological glitch. Subjects were force-fed up to 10,000 calories a day, yet they failed to gain the massive amount of weight predicted by the math. Their bodies responded to the excess energy by increasing resting metabolism by 50% to burn it off. The body operates like a thermostat, defending a specific body set weight against both starvation and overfeeding. Weight regain and diet plateaus are the body successfully executing a survival protocol to defend its thermostat setting. Maintaining a high body set weight requires a specific chemical driver to turn the internal dial up. The endocrine system uses a specific storage hormone to act as this dial, insulin. When insulin levels rise, the hormone instructs cells to store glucose as fat while simultaneously blocking the burning of existing reserves. Identical caloric amounts of different foods trigger vastly different insulin responses. 1 calorie of olive oil maintains a stable baseline, while 1 calorie of refined sugar causes a massive spike. The chemical payload of a food dictates whether energy is stored or burned, regardless of the calorie count. Modern environments promote chronic insulin elevation through highly refined carbohydrates and constant daily snacking. This continuous barrage of insulin jacks up the body's set weight, creating a cycle of fat accumulation and chemically induced hunger. Exercise accounts for a tiny fraction of total energy expenditure and cannot outburn a hormonally broken thermostat. Solving the obesity epidemic requires moving past the physics of starvation and embracing the biological reality of homeostasis. Lasting weight loss requires ignoring the calorie scale and focusing on lowering insulin to fundamentally reset the body's internal thermostat.